Welcome back to Homey Studio. Today, we step into a world where nature and design exist as one, where every beam of sunlight, every grain of wood, and every whisper of greenery becomes part of the home's heartbeat. This is the soul of biophilic interior design, an approach that doesn't just decorate with nature but lives with it. Biophilic interiors tell a story of calm, balance, and restoration. They remind us that the spaces we inhabit are not meant to isolate us from the natural world, but to reconnect us with it. The walls breathe, the air feels lighter, and every corner hums with quiet life. As we walk through this home, let's slow down, breathe in the warmth of sunlight streaming across organic textures, and feel the harmony that only nature can bring indoors. The gentle transition. The entryway of a biophilic home sets the tone for everything that follows. Imagine stepping through a front door crafted from rich, natural timber, the kind that feels warm beneath your fingertips. A soft breeze passes through, carrying the faint scent of potted herbs placed near the entrance. The space is open, uncluttered, and filled with daylight. Walls in soft neutral tones, beige, clay, or muted olive, form the perfect canvas for organic details. A stone console table rests by the wall, topped with a ceramic vase holding branches of fresh eucalyptus. Beneath your feet, a woven jute rug introduces the earthy texture of the outdoors. Natural light floods through narrow sidelights or clear-story windows, gently guiding your eyes forward. There's no harsh boundary here between inside and outside. Perhaps the entryway opens to a view of the garden beyond, where greenery feels like an extension of the interior. Even the scent plays a role: cedar, lavender, or a hint of soil after rain. It's sensory storytelling at its finest, and before you even remove your shoes, the space has already begun to ground you. In a biophilic home, the entryway doesn't shout for attention, it whispers, "You're home." Living room, the heart of calm. The living room is where the home begins to breathe deeply. Large windows invite the outdoors in, blurring the boundary between what's natural and what's built. You can hear it, birdsong from the garden, the soft rustle of leaves swaying beyond the glass. The layout flows with intention, furniture arranged not around a television, but toward connection. A low-profile sofa upholstered in organic cotton anchors the space, surrounded by warm-toned wood, rattan chairs, and linen cushions in earthy greens and muted sand tones. A living wall becomes a piece of living art, moss, ferns, and cascading ivy filtering the air and softening every surface. The texture of nature is everywhere, the rough grain of reclaimed wood on the coffee table, the cool touch of stone beneath your hands, the gentle sway of woven light fixtures above. Sunlight paints its own pattern on the floor as it filters through sheer drapes. During the day, the glow shifts from golden warmth to evening amber, creating an ever-changing canvas. At night, soft ambient lighting, concealed in wooden beams or reflected on clay walls, maintains the organic rhythm of the day. In this room, technology hides gracefully behind natural forms. The sound system is tucked within bamboo cabinetry, the walls hold artwork that celebrates landscapes, flora, and the essence of life. This space doesn't just look beautiful, it feels alive. Every breath you take seems to echo the gentle rhythm of the earth itself. And as you sit back with a warm cup of tea, you realize, this is more than design. It's connection. Kitchen and dining, the gathering of the senses. The kitchen and dining area are the true heart of interaction, where nourishment becomes ritual and design becomes emotion. Picture an open-plan kitchen that's bright yet grounded. The cabinetry is made of light oak or bamboo, treated with natural oils that enhance its grain. The countertops, perhaps honed granite or quartz with subtle veining, mimic the textures found in river stones. Open shelves display ceramic dishes and glass jars of herbs and grains, a small celebration of natural abundance. Hanging plants cascade from upper shelves, adding life to every corner. Above, pendant lights crafted from woven rattan cast soft, dappled shadows that dance gently on the walls. The air is pure, filtered by greenery placed thoughtfully near the windows. Even the flooring ties the space together, maybe sustainable wood or polished concrete, seamlessly extending to the dining zone. In the dining area, a long wooden table becomes a centerpiece of community. It's simple, sturdy, and tactile, designed not for perfection but for presence. Around it, chairs in muted tones blend comfort and craftsmanship. When sunlight hits during breakfast, the room glows like a morning forest, golden, alive, hopeful. At night, candlelight and dimmed amber fixtures transform it into a sanctuary of warmth. Every meal here feels like a reminder that food, design, and nature are one continuous experience. It's a place where connection deepens, where conversation flows like water, and where the essence of the earth is served at every meal. Bedroom, the sanctuary of serenity. When you enter the bedroom of a biophilic home, it feels less like stepping into a decorated room, and more like stepping into a natural sanctuary. Everything here is designed to slow your heartbeat, quiet your thoughts, and invite rest. The walls, painted in warm earth tones or soft sage, seem to wrap gently around the space. A large window frames a view of the sky or garden, flooding the room with early morning light. The curtains are made of sheer linen, moving softly with each passing breeze, like the rhythm of nature breathing beside you. The bed sits low and grounded, its frame crafted from raw timber or reclaimed wood. Layers of organic cotton and linen sheets add texture, imperfect yet honest. At the headboard, perhaps a woven tapestry or a simple vertical garden creates a sense of life even in stillness. Lighting here is subtle, diffused, never harsh. Bedside lamps made from natural stone or clay cast a warm, amber glow, echoing the color of the setting sun. Instead of electronic distractions, you might hear the sound of trickling water from a small indoor fountain or the distant hum of crickets through an open window. Plants take their place as silent companions, a peace lily in the corner, a fern by the window, or trailing vines above the wardrobe. Their presence cleanses the air, but also balances the energy of the room. Every design element feels intentional: natural materials, soft acoustic textures, and calming scents like sandalwood or lavender. Together, they create a cocoon of tranquility that promotes deeper rest. In a biophilic bedroom, sleep becomes more than routine, it becomes a ritual of renewal, a nightly return to nature's embrace. Bathroom, the retreat of rejuvenation. The bathroom, often the most private space in the home, transforms under biophilic design into a personal spa, a retreat where earth, water, and air meet in harmony. Here, the materials tell the story. Smooth stone basins rest on wooden vanities. The walls may be tiled in textured ceramics that resemble river pebbles or matte clay. The floors, perhaps slate or bamboo, bring a grounding coolness underfoot. Soft natural light filters through frosted windows or skylights, illuminating gentle steam as it rises from a rainfall shower. The sound of water becomes the central melody, flowing, dripping, cleansing, connecting us to one of the most primal human experiences. Potted plants thrive in the moisture-rich air, hanging pothose vines, small ferns, or even orchids perched near the mirror. These touches of green soften the edges and breathe vitality into every corner. Storage is minimal, hidden behind panels of light wood or rattan. Candles or diffusers emit subtle scents, eucalyptus, mint, or citrus, evoking a forest after rain. Even the mirrors are framed in organic materials, reflecting not just the body, but the serenity of the space itself. This is where simplicity meets sensory experience. Each shower feels like standing under a waterfall. Each deep breath feels cleansing. It's not just a place to get ready, it's a space to reconnect with yourself. In biophilic design, the bathroom becomes less of a functional necessity and more of a meditative pause, a small piece of the natural world, tucked within the heart of your home. Outdoor spaces, the living extension. Step beyond the glass doors and the transition between indoor and outdoor becomes almost invisible. The courtyard, patio, or balcony flows naturally from the interior, unified through materials, texture, and rhythm. Here, biophilic design reaches its full expression. Lush plants in terracotta pots cluster around seating zones, and the sound of rustling leaves merges with gentle wind chimes. Wooden pergolas draped in climbing vines create filtered shade, while stone pathways lead you through herb gardens and flowering shrubs. The outdoor lounge may include woven furniture, soft linen cushions, and a fire bowl surrounded by natural stones, a space designed for grounding and gathering. Lighting is subtle, hidden LED strips tucked under benches, lanterns along the path, or candles flickering on the dining table. Water remains a central feature, perhaps a narrow reflecting pool, a small pond with aquatic plants, or a minimalist fountain. The sound becomes music, syncing the outdoor air with the indoor calm. In the evenings, when the sky deepens and stars emerge, this space transforms into a serene retreat. The smell of earth, the whisper of wind, the feeling of cool tiles under bare feet, every sensation reconnects you with what it means to simply be present. Biophilic outdoor spaces are not about perfect landscaping, they're about relationship. Between architecture and earth. Between design and life. Between you and nature. The home, at this moment, no longer ends at its walls. It breathes outward, living, growing, and changing with the seasons. As we leave this home, the feeling lingers, a gentle calm that settles deep within. This is the essence of biophilic design, a reminder that beauty is not just seen, but felt. It lives in the way sunlight moves across wood, the way plants lean toward light, the way air flows freely through open spaces. A biophilic interior is more than aesthetic, it's a living philosophy. It tells us that our homes are not just shelters, but ecosystems that nourish both body and spirit. In every texture, every scent, every sound, there's a connection, subtle, quiet, powerful. Design inspired by nature doesn't demand attention. It earns peace. It doesn't rush. It restores. So whether you live in a city apartment, a cozy studio, or a modern villa, remember, you can always invite nature in. Through materials that breathe. Through colors that calm. Through spaces that remind you of what truly matters, balance, simplicity, and life itself. Thank you for joining us today on Homey Studio. If this vision of design inspired you, subscribe for more stories that celebrate the art of living beautifully and naturally. Because in the end, the best interiors aren't just designed, they're alive.